Now, I'm going to review conversion factors. Let's understand what is a conversion factor. Remember that conversion factors are used when we are working with dimensional analysis, because the conversion factor is going to help us to change from one unit to another. So you need to remember that the formula that we use for dimensional analysis, quantity I want equals quantity I have times the conversion factor. So the conversion factor, class, comes from inequality. Comes from inequality. Okay? Let's say, class, that we want to make a conversion. And let's say that we want to convert, let's say, 3.75 inches into centimeters. Okay, this is what the problem that we want to solve. If we want to convert 3.75 inches into centimeters, then we understand, okay, quantity I want, I'm looking for centimeters. Quantity I have, the problem told me that I have 3.75 inches. Now the conversion factor. The conversion factor, if you see in your chart, you're going to find out that 1 inch equals 2.54 centimeters. This is my equality. Please don't forget, this is the equality. Okay? Now, from the equality, I can obtain two different conversion factors. One that says 1 inch measures 2.54 centimeters in the metric system. Or we can say that 2.54 centimeters is exactly to 1 inch in the English system. So, which are my two conversion factors? This is one, and this is another one. Those are my conversion factors. Can I use both of them to solve the problem? No, I'm going to choose one. So if you remember, quantity I want equals quantity I have times the conversion factor. So let's substitute in the formula. I'm going to say, I am looking for centimeters. I have 3.75 inches. Which conversion factor am I going to use? I am going to use the one, as I said before, that will help me convert from one unit to another. In other words, I'm going to cancel inches with inches. So I'm going to use 2.54 centimeters, and I'm going to have 1 inch. I cancel the same units with the same units. And I multiply 3.75, sorry, times 2.54. Let me see, wait. How much is that? 3.75. 3.75 times 2.54. That gives me an answer of 9.525. I'm going to write it here, 9.525. If I ask you, class, to round to three significant figures, let me erase so that we have enough space. The answer that you got in your calculator is 9.525 centimeters. If I ask you, class, to round to 3 significant figures, that your answer must have 3 significant figures, it means that you're going to keep the 9, you're going to keep this 5, and you're going to keep these 2. But notice that following the 2, you have a 5. But this 5 is not followed by non-zero digits. So since it is not followed by non-zero digits, what do we need to do? We need to check. Is this number that I have here preceding the 5 odd or even? Notice that it is an even number. So what is going to happen? It's going to stay the same. What is going to be my final answer? 9.52 centimeters. 3 significant figures rounded to the correct number of significant figures. And that's it. I hope you understood conversion factors. And again, we're practicing significant figures. Bye.